Sing the rap version of it though. Old McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Old Mc. McDonald's. Anyway, so the military. All right, so the VA, what they did was they had me. Okay, so I went to the hospital, right? And I got some things going on. Gotta go to the hospital. So they were like, "Yeah, we want to know how you rate our service, pretty much." Here's the thing about veterans. Most veterans, especially the older you get, and especially if you've been through something and you're living in pain, you don't care about surveys. Now, the reason why they're doing these surveys is to make your health better, is to give you better service, is to find out is it worth putting all this money into, a different service that they're bringing up. They want to know how's this particular hospital doing in this particular section and or subsection. Their data mining is what they're doing, which is fine. All health organizations do this, not just the VA. But nonetheless, when they do this, they send you a survey. Most people will look at that survey and throw it away because it's not paying you. You don't really care. You know what I'm saying? It's just information that's going into some large pot, and you're like, who gives a damn about it, right? But here's the thing: the VA, what they do is say, we realize that most of you are throwing this information away. You really don't care. It has nothing to do with your day to day. You come to the hospital once a year or whatever. But how about if we pay you to take the survey? So first thing they do is they send you out this letter and to tell you what they want to do. You read it, you throw it away. Then they send you out an email and or call you. And sometimes, in most cases, they do both. They call you first, leave you a message, tell you exactly who they are, which is the Veterans Administration, and they tell you exactly what they want. We sent you a letter. We want information, basically for you to take the survey because we want to know what you think about the service that we're providing you. Now, there's a few reasons why they're doing this. A few other reasons that I haven't mentioned. One, the VA hospital is not exactly the calmest area that there is. You do have a whole police force that is there. That's all they do. It's not like you call 911 and you get the city cops. No, they are cops on hand, fully decked out with protective gear, walking around the hospital. Why? Because they know this is the VA. Okay, they know there are people that walk up in there and they are pissed. They're off their meds. They're like, yo, what's the deal? You know what I'm saying? They come in there screaming. It's PTSD. All that is a real thing. So what they do is they try to evaluate you and try to see where your head is at. This is really what they're doing. Now, they're starting to realize that if you pay people to do this, it helps them out a lot. So they sent me $50, which I knew they were going to send me. They told me, they said, if you fill it out, we'll send you $50. Now the survey that they wanted me to take was the survey that they wanted me to take was the survey they wanted me to take was an hour long. Then they're like, we want you to take another survey. Does this have my name on it? No, it does not. Good. Was an hour long. I didn't even get through it. I didn't get through the doggone thing. I got to uh, 40, not even 40 minutes, not even half an hour of it. Then they said, we no longer need you to take any more of it. I must have said something that triggered them to say, it's not even worth him taking this anymore. So they cut it off, and then a couple weeks later they sent me what you just saw, a gift card or whatever this is. And then they're like 3 weeks later, we're gonna send you another survey. It's not as long. Take it. We'll send you $25. So for you veterans out there who are getting these surveys, take it. Take the survey. Sometime you don't have to. It isn't gonna last for a whole hour because it's very tedious. It's very boring. But tell the truth on it. I'm saying, uh, especially if you're going to see some type of psychiatrist or anything like that. Listen, the world is on tilt right now. People are they're what they're trying to do is stop incidents before they start, and I'm cool with some of that, but some of it is very, very, very invasive. You already know that they're tapped into our computers, they're tapped into our phones. uh, Shoot, some of the stuff they're actually triggering, and you can see how that has come to a full tilt over there in Hong Kong. They're taking down face recognition posts and all that. They're sick of it. And that's what's going to happen here. There's going to be rebellion in the streets because we know that Apple's in on it. We know that a lot, Amazon. We know that they're all doing this to us. They're getting information that they shouldn't be getting from us, not unless they ask. Doing a survey is the right way. Invading your space is the wrong way. And I already know they're tapped into my computers because I had videos, and they took the videos. And that sometimes they'll take it right in front of your face. As soon as you put it on iCloud, next thing you know, the video's gone. And you're like, where is this video? Then you call about it, and you call Apple Care, and you try to get through it, and then all of a sudden the phone hangs up on you. And you're like, wait, what? And then they send you this email saying, I'm sorry, we got disconnected, yada, yada, yada. Well, that means if you're telling me you're sorry we got disconnected, Apple, so this is the right way to data mine. Ask somebody for their information. This is the right way to do it. The wrong way to do it is with Apple, Amazon, uh, Google, and Facebook. That's the wrong way to do it. And that's what they're doing. They're invading our privacies. And yeah, so it's worth doing it. So I got me $50, and I'm happy about that. Should be on to a $2 so do I.